ईश्वर प्रणिधान. And is it possible to have spiritual experiences, or in other words, meditation's efficacy without God, without Ishwar? Is it possible to uplift our consciousness to the higher states of mind where there is no impurity, where there is no lack of sincerity? In that higher states of mind, we see everything clearly like through a diamond. So here, when we move forward, it is very necessary we go forward with the Pramana. And Maharshi Dayanand Ji in Satyat Prakash in Navam Samullas, he is quoting a mantra from Rig Veda. He, before Agner Vayam Prathamasya Manamahe Charu Devasya Nam Sarvo Mahya Aditaye Punarda Pitaram Chadrisheyam Madam Cha. इसका अर्थ वो लिखते हैं, हम इस स्वप्रकाश स्वरूप अनादि सदा मुक्त परमात्मा का नाम पवित्र जाने, जो हमको मुक्ति में आनंद पाकर पृथ्वी में पुनः माता पिता के संबंध में जन्म देकर माता पिता का दर्शन कराता है. वही परमात्मा मुक्ति की व्यवस्था करता सबका स्वामी है. So why did I mention this mantra? Because our mind needs evidence. And when we have faith in Vedas, then the Pramanas helps us a lot. Without Praman, what will happen? Any idea can enter and disturb our way of understanding. And that disturbance can lead us to the very dangerous results of our practices. So here it is clear that Ishwar is the source of mukti. Ishwar is the source of, he is the liberator. It is clear. And why should we approach Ishwar? Because we are limited in ourselves, in our happiness, in our peace. Whatever peace we may have, we will not be fulfilled. We need that base, that dependence on Him, so that our life will be fulfilled with infinite source of infinite attributes, spiritual attributes. Few of them we know, like infinite peace, infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, and infinite consciousness. When we move forward in the sadhana, we feel that it is the divine consciousness, Ishwar, who is pouring all those divine attributes, those qualities in us, and fulfilling our nature, making our life more and more perfect. Perfect in the sense that we don't incline towards the falsehood. Because very easily our mind and our physical nature, when we are identified with it, easily we can be inclined towards the practices of asatya for the selfish reasons. So here Maharshi Dayanand Ji, in the beginning of Navam Samullas, he clarifies that Ishwar is the source of mukti and all what we need in our life. So, in simple message, meditation's efficacy without Ishwar is nothing. We cannot move forward without the grace of Bhagavan. I use word grace. Why? Because when we are full of devotion in our heart, only then it is easier to approach Ishwar. Ishwar is not something aloof from us. He is impersonal, 100%. He is not involved in the process of all this. But at the same time, he is the creator, he is the bearer, and he is the liberator. Why do rishis call him Karuna Swarup, full of compassion? What is compassion? One simple question I ask, from where this concept of love infused in us? From where the concept, the quality of compassion is present in us? From where it comes? What is the source of love and compassion? And love, of course, is not in the sense of that selfish and petty, full, which fulfills it's the only the lower nature. I'm not talking about that. We have to clarify. I must use word prem. प्रेम एक माता और बेटे का, एक संतान का निस्वार्थ प्रेम, where there is no selfishness, to ask, to demand something in return, that is called prem. When there is complete self-giving without asking anything in demand, is Ishwar asking anything from us in demand? He has created this whole universe, this earth. He has given the abundance of resources on earth. Why? Why he is doing that? Because his nature is compassion. His nature is prem towards the Jivatma. And also because it is his nature to create, to bear, and to again do the pralaya. Then again create the Srishti. So in Yoga Darshan, there is in the first path, in the Samadhi path, suddenly this sutra appears in between. Ishwar Pranidhana Path. Why? Because it is there that Ishwar Samarpan is also the shortest route to the divine. And when the rishis, the yogis, they realize, and Maharishi Dayanand writes that ईश्वर भक्ति के द्वारा भी ईश्वर के साथ संबंध बहुत आसानी से जोड़ा जा सकता है. कैसे? We cannot, is it possible to contain the most pure substance in dirty vessel? Is it possible? Do we do that? Suppose we have made a wonderful, like we ate so many tasty things in the dinner. If somebody were giving us a dirty plate, could we use that? No. It is very simple. So how do we expect that Ishwar we can approach Ishwar without being pure? How? If there is impurity of thoughts, impurity of emotions, if there is anger, if there is irsha, if there is lust, if there is greed, if there is all these negativity in our nature, how can we expect that Ishwar should embrace us? Okay, if we are ready to remove, renunciate everything, if there is a will, then there is. If there is a possibility of renunciation, then there is a possibility of vivek. That's why in that same class, he is giving some means of mukti. How do we attain, how can we attain mukti, liberation? One more thing we should be clarified. When we use mukti and moksha, because of that overloaded concepts of ideas or ideas from that Mayavadi Sanskriti, that thought process, that nirvana or moksha means complete liberation from, and you annihilate your existence and oneness in that existence. But here there should be clarity. Maharshi Dhananji writes in Satyat Prakash that the period of mukti is, it's too long. In short, he is telling 36,000 times the creation and pralay will be there. Till that long period of time, the soul goes to the moksha. And what is moksha? Soul lives in the anand, in liberation of all suffering of the world, in the so here is to initiate it in on the first is vivek. What is vivek? Anybody can try. Awareness. That is very good. Anybody else? What is vivek? G. G. Yeah. So in Satyat Prakash, again, I mentioned the reference. When he is telling Vivek means when we know, as she suggested also, the Swarup of Prakriti, correct nature of characteristics of nature. When we know the characteristics of ourselves, of soul and Ishwar, that is Vivek. प्रत्येक सब्सटेंस का सही ज्ञान, नॉलेज होना ही विवेक है. The question comes, what is nature? प्रकृति क्या है? चलो अपने शरीर के बारे में ही बात कर लेते हैं. What is this? What this body consists of? वो बिल्कुल प्रकृति तो है ही, लेकिन वो तो एक कलेक्टिव वर्ड है प्रकृति. फिर उसके उसके अंश क्या है? छोटा पंच तत्व है, बिल्कुल है, और भी है बहुत कुछ. सो बेसिकली we all know this body is created of, consist of पंच महाकोश. पांच महाकोश हैं, 5 sheets. First one is physical sheet, in which this gross body is there. Of course, Panch Mahabhuti is there. Then the vital sheet, Pran, Sharir, Pranamaya Kosh. 5 Pran, Pran, Apan, Saman, Udan, Vyam. Then Manomoy Kosh, mental sheath, in which mind and intellect and wisdom comes. Then comes Vijnanmay Kosh and Anandmay Kosh. Then there are three kinds of bodies. तीन प्रकार के शरीर में सबको पता है. पहला शरीर कौन सा है? स्थूल शरीर. बिल्कुल. स्थूल शरीर में हमारा भौतिक शरीर है. दूसरा शरीर सूक्ष्म शरीर, which consists of 17 elements. उसमें 5 senses, ज्ञानेंद्रियां, 5 सूक्ष्म भूत या तन्मात्रा भी बोलते हैं, शब्द स्पर्श रूप रस गंध, पंच प्राण, मन और बुद्धि. These 17 elements are called collectively सूक्ष्म शरीर. Then कारण शरीर, which is the base, मूल प्रकृति से बना है जो कारण शरीर. चौथा शरीर भी he is describing as तुरीय शरीर, which is there in the moksha. So when we know these is the structure of ourselves, we have the vivek of it, and then we know we are not this, we are soul, we are not nature. Then what comes? Vairagya. What is vairagya? That what is not truth, we renunciate it and only imbibe the truthfulness. That is vairagya. And after that comes shatak sampatti. That is, then it will go long, but now the point is how can we make our meditation more effective with the devotion to Ishwar. Now we will practice that at this point. First, I will tell you the process and then we will practice. We all know that Ishwar has infinite attributes, divine qualities. Or in the second principle of Arya Samaj, he has described 24 attributes, and then if you go to Arya Vivinay, there are hundreds of, in the first Samullas of Satyat Prakash also. So if we want to take help, that how can we concentrate and contemplate on the divine attributes of Ishwar, we can take help of those writings of Maharishi. That will be very effective. So let's start now. There are 4 steps. Simple steps, 4 steps. We should keep them in our mind before we start any chanting. If we don't know, we first complete the process, then you will see the difference. So let's start now with without, I'm telling you, let's start with only simply without any knowledge of that 4 steps. अभी हैं 5. So we will take like Gayatri Mantra and we will chant. And then I will tell you the practical 4 steps in order to connect our consciousness with the mantra, with the energy of the mantra. So kindly sit straight. Again, any meditative posture you would like to have. Gently close your eyes. Just follow my instructions and be relaxed completely, entirely. Don't feel any burden, any tension in yourself that you are going to do something. It is our natural, very obvious nature to have devotion in our heart. to call the Supreme Ishwar, Parameshwar, who is everything to us. First, I will chant, then you will repeat afterwards few words, then I will let you repeat. So, you can repeat with me now. Tatsaviturvarenyam Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo. Now we'll do it together. Om Bhurvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo. Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Prachodayam. So now you can stop it. Vishwaji.